Good afternoon, I'm Paolo Del Rosario. This is Newsfeed on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. The Philippine Coast Guard promises to file charges against the owners of the MTKR Terranova and Jason Bradley. These two fuel cargo ships sank off the coasts of Bataan at the height of Typhoon Karina. The sinking of MTKR Terranova, which carries more than 1 million liters of industrial fuel, has resulted in an oil spill which reached Cavite, prompting the province to declare a state of calamity in the coastal towns. MTKR Jason Bradley, on the other hand, sank within days of Terranova and carries diesel cargo. PCG spokesperson Arman Balilo says Coast Guard's efforts at present are focused on raising the sunken vessels and containing the oil spill. But the investigation on the incident is ongoing to find the cause for filing the appropriate charges against the owners of the vessels. It was the turn of House lawmakers to grill former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque in their own probe into Philippine offshore gaming operators. Like in the Senate, Roque denied lawyering for any Pogo. More from Agatha Gregorio.
It was Cassandra Leong who was the agent of, you said, di ba? Sabi mo, pinalitan niya si Dennis Cunanan. Siya na ang naging representante ngayon ng Lucky South 99. At ikaw yung abogado niya. So, you are now lawyering for a representative of Lucky South 99.
I
Correct?
disagree po. Kasi po, ang Cassandra Ong was there as part of Whirlwind. So I was representing for Cassandra Ong of Whirlwind, acting as representative of Lucky South.
Roque is standing firm that he never had a lawyer-client relationship with a Philippine offshore gaming operator. That's despite confirming Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation Chairperson Alejandro Tenco's previous statement that Roque met with him alongside the representative of the Pogo Lucky South 99, Cassandra Leong, about renewal requirements. But Roque maintains he was there as the legal counsel of Whirlwind Corporation, which is the service provider of the Pogo, even after a PAGCOR official said Whirlwind was never even mentioned during this meeting. Members of the House also questioned Whirlwind's role in helping Lucky South 99, as it was primarily listed as a realty development corporation and not as a body providing auxiliary services. The House committees present approved a motion to issue a subpoena to Cassandra Leong.
We have already issued 2 invitations to Miss Leong, and she did not even reply. There is no legal excuse.
Roque also called the property in Benguet, where 2 alleged Pogo bosses were found, his own house, after repeatedly saying in the past that this was owned by a corporation he had interests in.
Sila po'y talagang mapursige na gusto nilang umupa. Ako, nung una, ayaw ko talaga kasi gustong-gusto ko po yung bahay ko.
So it has been established, Mr. Chair, as per, of course, the admission of Mr. Roque, that he truly owns the house, no? Kasi hindi ka naman magpapalis. You're the one who signed the contract of lease.
In the same committee meeting, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enrile defended the Cagayan Economic Zone Authority. That's after former PAGCOR Chair Andrea Domingo said in a Senate hearing the regulation and legalization of offshore gaming operation started with CESA.
CESA is the most strategic port for this country. That area from Pagudpod all the way to Casiguran in Isabela, that portion is an area that can support 50 million Filipinos economically. That's how important that is. And there is no one that can attack it. And that is why we have to develop that.
CESA is not part of this investigation. Well, in fact, sabi ko nga nung nakaraan, hindi nga natin maubos yung 402. Mag-imbestiga tayo sa kabila. Let us finish first the problem of PAGCOR.
CESA also clarified that there are no Pogos in the Cagayan Special Economic Zone in Freeport, calling these, quote, the exclusive creation of the past administration of PAGCOR. Agatha Gregorio, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Former U.S. President Donald Trump's first big swing against his potential Democratic rival backfires big time. Trump attended a convention of black journalists in Chicago where he questioned the identity of U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris. He claimed Harris changed her racial identity for political gain, quickly drawing jeers from the crowd.
I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much, and she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She is always identified as a black woman.
I respect either
black
one.
College.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is
somebody should look into that too when you continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
As for the U.S. Vice President, she's shrugging off the attacks coming from the Republican side. Kamala Harris says Trump's statements should serve as a reminder of how divisive his presidency was. For the record, Harris has long identified as both black and South Asian American. But various groups are spreading misinformation online to question her identity.
We are not going back. We all here remember what those 4 years were like. And today, we were given yet another reminder. This afternoon, Donald Trump spoke at the annual meeting of the National Association of Black Journalists. And it was the same old show. The divisiveness and the disrespect. And let me just say, the American people deserve better. The American people deserve better. The American people deserve a leader who tells the truth, a leader who does not respond with hostility and anger when confronted with the facts. We deserve a leader who understands that our differences do not divide us.
Filipino boxer Carlo Paalam is just a win away from securing another Olympic medal. Paalam defeated his Irish foe in the round of 16 of the men's 57-kilogram boxing event at the Paris Games. All judges scored the bout in favor of Paalam, who won a silver medal in the flyweight class at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Meanwhile, China now leads the latest medal count with 9 golds. France is at second, followed by Japan, Australia, and Great Britain. Completing the top 10 are South Korea, the United States, Italy, Canada, and Germany. And those are the news at this hour. I'm Paolo Del Rosario. Stay tuned to Bilyonaryo News Channel for more top-of-the-hour news. Catch us on Free TV, Channel 31, and also on our website, bnc.ph. Bilyonaryo News Channel, always on top.